Hello.
Hello.
So we are 9 days past transfer, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 days past transfer. Our test date isn't officially until Saturday.
But somebody got impatient.
Not somebody, we both did. Both got a bit impatient. I was due my period today, but we decided to do a test yesterday and today. That's number one. Can you see that? That's a freaking line!
It looks more faint on camera. It's actually a lot darker.
So yeah, that was 8 days. That was yesterday. And then today, absolute positive. It's amazing.
It worked!
So yeah, we have been naughty testing early, but
we're gonna have a baby!
It's amazing. Couldn't believe it when we first did it. I had to check it about 5 times.
Can I do the face you did?
Go on then, do it.
She did this face. She went, ooh, like that. Whilst I was busy dancing around.
Real. I didn't believe that it was real. I kept looking at it and I was like, is that a line? Is that a line? And I passed it to him going, check that, is that a line? He's like, I'm not just seeing that, am I? He's like, no, there's a line.
I was like running to the window to see it in the natural light and make sure that it was true.
Yeah. And we looked at it kind of all day yesterday. And then we've done another one today. And yeah, that's...
This one.
No doubt.
That one is 100% definitely. No doubt. We've done... Which one's this one now? This is the fourth one we've done since...
Third test.
Third one we've done. So, and they've all been positive.
Yeah. We're going to do another one tomorrow morning to make sure the lines are getting darker. And everything's going well. And then we'll do the one that the clinic gave us on Saturday. And call up on Saturday and tell them the news. And then we'll be going for a scan in 7 weeks to see how it's going on. We don't know how many we've got yet. We might have 2.
We might have 2. We don't know.
Because we had 2 put back in, and I've had quite distinctive pinching on both sides of my womb area. So, my womb area. So we don't know how many we've got. It might be 2. But we'll have to wait for the scan to find that out. But the fact that we've got quite a dark line quite early suggests that there's quite a lot of HCG in my system, which maybe there's 2.
Maybe.
Which would be amazing.
And because we had 2 put back. This was a frozen embryo transfer. This is a frozen embryo transfer. We had 2 put back, and we used embryo glue.
Yeah.
But we didn't have the endometrial scratch done.
No.
So, you know, I don't know whether the embryo glue made the difference or not.
As I said before, a lot of other people have said that it's worked for them. So
yeah, and there's also the consultant said to us the stress of going through a fresh cycle can be what puts your body through too much stress, and it can't handle. Yeah, and it can't handle the transfer straight away. So having then done a frozen embryo transfer. It was a lot less stress.
No, it's for women who overstimulate. If you're going to do a fresh cycle, that doesn't mean it's not going to work. Just to let you know, it's if you overstimulate, because I had 32 eggs taken, so I was really swollen. My stomach area was really, really swollen. I had hormones flying around, and yeah, that could put you under a lot of stress. So if you do overstimulate, they sometimes say that it's less likely to work. But with the frozen cycle, it's more likely to work. So.
And last time you were on progesterone as well, which gave like false symptoms when we were getting ready to test. So it was more of a shock when we tested, and it wasn't positive.
This time I've got so many symptoms as well. I mean, it's too much information. My boobs are huge and they're really sore, like really sore. They hurt just being in a bra, and I've been getting headaches today as well, like quite weird headaches, and I've been exhausted like all the time,
and eating more than usual.
I have not been eating more than usual.
A little bit.
No. Been craving like really salty food again. It's the same as when I was doing the stimulating for the fresh cycle, that I really wanted salty food, and this time I'm really craving salty food as well. So
yeah, I think if your consultant or your nurse says to you, you can either do the progesterone or not, they don't think it will make any difference. I think my advice would be don't do it.
Yeah. If you're doing a natural frozen cycle, don't use the progesterone, because it can give you false symptoms.
Yeah.
And it can delay your period.
Unless the consultant has specifically said that you need it because you've got low progesterone.
Yeah, if they've told you to take it, then take it. But
if it's just, you've got some like us, you've got some left, and if you say to them, can I take it? And they say, it's up to you, they don't think it'll make any difference, then don't take it, because it will just give you a false reading. At least all the signs we know this time have to be real, because it's not a medicated.
And it's also, if you've had a HCG trigger shot, don't test early.
Yeah.
You have to test, it's a minimum of 12 days, I think. That's what our clinic says anyway. Minimum of 12 days, because the HCG from the trigger shot, the injection, can still be in your system, so don't test early for that. But natural cycle, test as much as you like. I mean, the clinic won't advise you to do that because you might get false negatives, which can be upsetting. If they're going to upset you, don't do them. But I was alright. I've had so many negatives before that, when I saw them, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, that's fine. We actually did one a few days before yesterday.
Yeah.
On the 23rd, I think, and that was negative. I was kind of like, it's too early then, isn't it? Which, it was this time.
Yeah.
Every other time I've said that, I've had my period. But this time, for 4.5 years, I had a period every month, and this time, to show you that again.
So for those of
Check it out.
For those of you who've been waiting like we have for years and years to finally get a positive pregnancy test, IVF does work.
It does, yeah.
And you can get pregnant through it. And it's just, if it doesn't happen for you the first time, even if it doesn't happen for you the second time, then keep trying, because it can work, and it does work in a lot of cases. And each time you do a round, your chances of it being successful are higher. The first time we did a round, it was 38% chance. And the second time, the consultant said to us it would be 67 to 68% chance. Now, that's nearly double.
That's because we had 2 put back, though, that it rose so high.
Partly because we had 2 put back, partly because we had the embryo glue, and partly because it was our second round, purely because it's the second round, and there's a higher chance of it working on your second round than on your first. So, and also, keep the faith.
I've seen people that have been trying for 12 years, and, they end up conceiving after 12 years, so through IVF. So I know it's a lot to go through, but
it does work.
You just got to persevere with it. I mean, I know there are some people who it might never work for, but
you take a turn at holding it up.
We need an actual video camera.
Yes.
Yeah, some people unfortunately it doesn't work for. But that's very rare. That is rare.
That's very rare.
If you are one of those people, I am truly, truly sorry. I can't imagine what that feels like. But for the majority of people, you just got to persevere with it, and it will happen. But I think that's it from us for today. Yeah. And we're amazingly happy. And we'll do a video of the scan and everything, and then after that, we're doing a pregnancy diary.
And big hello to IVF Chick as well.
Hello.
And hope everything's going well with you.
Yeah, and I think that's it for us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.